Hello my crusty crabs, it's your boy Zeonic Blader, and in this video, I will be ranking every Crustillian released in Bakugan Geogan Rising from worst to best. I will be ranking them by their competitive viability in the Bakugan Pro TCG. But enough talk, let's get on with the list. Number 6, Aquas Questilian. This Bakugan has a mediocre core lineup of 2 shields, which give a middling amount of B power at best. Unfortunately for Crystalian, its stats don't make up for its core lineup, with a stat line of 700 B power and 1 damage, as well as the effect of gaining 5 damage when on a shield core. Shield cores can only give a boost of 1 damage at most, so at most Crystalian is doing 7 damage. Aquas Questilian is too underpowered in both B power and damage to really do anything, making it the worst Crystalian in this list. Number 5, Darkest Crystilian. This Bakugan has an amazing core lineup of 2 magic shields, which are the best B power boosting cores in the game. Unfortunately, its stats are too low to really do anything, even with these awesome cores. The only positive for this Bakugan is its magic shields, which are great, but since it can't really do anything itself, it's not worth using. Number 4, Pyrus Christilian. This Bakugan has a great core lineup of Magic Shield and Green Fist, with the Magic Shield being the more important of the two. Pyrus Christilian has a stat line of 800 B power and 3 damage. With Pyrus Christilian, you're going to want to focus on B power, since when on the plus 650 Magic Shield, it reaches 1450 B power. Unfortunately, 1450 B power is outclassed, and in Geogan Rising, you're going to want at least 1550 B power at minimum, and even then, there are Bakugan well over 1600 B power running around. That being said, Pyrus did get the shorter end of the stick in Geogan Rising when it comes to high B power Bakugan that use their own cores. In this format, the best B power Pyrus Bakugan mainly needed to use another Bakugan's magic shield. Aside from Geoforged Dragonoid, the next best thing when it comes to high B power Pyrus Bakugan that got their strength just from themselves was the few Pyrus Bakugan that could reach 1450 B power, like Pyrus Christilian. Number 3, Aurelius Christilian. This Bakugan has a nice core lineup of Fire Fist and Shield, with Fire Fist being the more important of the 2 cores due to being the highest damage boosting core in the game. Aurelius Christilian has a stat line of 600 B power and 5 damage, as well as the effect of gaining 400 B power when on a shield core. Despite its effect, when using Crystallion, it is better to focus on damage, since when on the plus 6 Fire Fist it reaches a nice 11 damage, which is good for a highest damage wins play. If it were to focus on B power, it would be too underpowered to put up much of a fight. Number 2, Chaos Crystillian. This Bakugan has a nice core lineup of Helix and Shield, with Helix being the better of the two due to its versatility in giving solid boosts in damage or B power. Chaos Crystillian has a stat line of 500 B power and 6 damage. When using Chaos Crystillian, focusing on damage is better, as when on the minus 200 B power plus 5 damage Helix core, Chaos Crystillian is at 11 damage, which is good for a highest damage wins play. Chaos and Aurelius Christilian deal the same amount of damage. However, Chaos Crystillian gets the edge due to its faction, bringing in more of a card pool compared to Aurelius. And number 1, Ventus Christilian. This Bakugan has a poor core lineup of 2 shield cores. In these cases, a poor core lineup can be saved if the Bakugan stats and or effect are good. Luckily, Ventus Christilian makes a solid attempt to make up for its core lineup. Ventus Christilian has a stat line of 200 B power and 5 damage, and has the effect of gaining 500 B power and 5 damage when on a shield core. When using Ventus Christilian, it's important to focus on damage, since when on the plus 1 damage boosting shield core, Ventus Christilian reaches a nice 11 damage. While Ventus Christilian has a worse core lineup than Chaos and Aurelius Christilian despite dealing the same damage, what makes Ventus Christilian better is that its boosts come from the effect of being on a shield core, and with it having 2 shield cores, it has more available cores to reach its peak strength, making Ventus Christilian the best Crystalian on this list. Well, this has been Zeonic Blader with my worst to best of the Geogan Rising Crystalians. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment section below, and be sure to let me know your favorite Crystalian released in Geogan Rising. Also, hit the like button, or don't, I'm not the boss of you, but be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya.